Someone I know, a few years ago, they wanted to start a business. I believe they were 23. And so what they did is they went and got a mentor. And that mentor started showing them, things about online marketing, ads, sales, things of that nature. And over the course of about a year and a half, they learned a lot of stuff, but they had yet to make a sale, right? So they're about a year and a half in, and so they decide, hey, I've learned a lot from this guy. This guy's helped me a lot, and I'm gonna go and off on my own. I just need my own spot, I need my own place. So they're about 25 at the time. Over the next few years, they keep trying to build their business with not a lot of success. So they're basically working part-time. They're doing they did waiter jobs. They had a couple sales positions. And then the other half of the day, they'd work on their business. And from 23, I believe it was about 26, they only made $2,000. And so they're going very slow, right? They're going very slow. They're not having a lot of success. During that window, they almost quit, I would say, about 5 times, this friend. So finally, they get to the breaking point, right? They turn 25, or 26, close to 26, and they go, you know what? If I don't start making money this year in my business, I'm going to, go back to school, right? So it's been about a 3-year period, not a lot of traction, haven't made a lot of progress. So they decide to hire someone, they get a coach, and this coach shows them a few things they didn't know how to do, and they go from about $2,000 in 3 years to the next year they did over $1 million. So that story, for those of you who weren't following along, that actually was me, right? That was me. And the reason I know that success loves speed and rewards speed is because what people don't talk about is that as you don't have success, you get very mentally frustrated, right? And very fatigued. And so during those years, because I wasn't choosing or making decisions that would help me get to my goal faster, I almost quit, right? And so look at my life now where, I run this business that has done over $35 million in just under 4 years. I have, 50 plus employees. I now have 3 portfolio companies. I just paid off my parents' mortgage. Essentially I can help people and I can do what I want and I can travel, versus if I had quit, right? And this is what's crazy to me, because a lot of people, when they stop something, they don't actually know what would have happened. I'd be an engineer and I probably today would have made maybe $400,000, $500,000, which isn't bad, and it's not just about the money, but imagine 35 million by making this decision, and this decision is $500,000. And what I love about marketing, what I love about business is when I have an idea or my team has an idea, we test it very quickly, right? And the reason most people don't do that is they're afraid that it's not gonna work, or they're gonna be embarrassed, or they're gonna fail. But the reason I love it is we know more than most about what does and doesn't work because we test it so fast. And a lot of new business owners or people in general, they have a hard time with this because they're afraid to make mistakes and look bad. The problem is that, it's kind of an endless loop, right? You won't know enough until you try, but you don't want to try until you know enough, right? Which is kind of counterintuitive. And so the best way I got over this is to realize that most people don't really care what mistakes they make. It's more just that you can't be afraid to fail and let it hold you back. But what we do, and to finalize this, what we do and what we like to do once a month is to kind of help stack the odds in your favor, so that when you try things or you test things, you have a faster path to success so that you'll stay with it, right? It's mindset, it's all mindset. And so by getting a little win here or a little win there or a little confidence, that will help you continue to stay on. I promise you, after I made $1 million, there's really nothing that could happen to me now that would get me to quit. But when I was trying to grow my business, everything did.